Okay, onions. Chopping an onion is one of the most common veg you're going to do, so you might as well know how to do it properly. So, first things first, there's two ways, slicing and chopping. Let's do slicing first. We've peeled the onion, we're going to half it. Once you've halved it, you've got the core here, right? Now, if you want it to stay together, keep the core on, and I'll show you exactly what that looks like. We're going to keep the fingers in, we're going to just do a tapping action, slowly, controlled, use the thumb to secure it. As soon as it gets wobbly, flip it onto that side so it's secure. As soon as it gets wobbly, do the same again. Now, what you'll notice is that basically by not taking that core off, right, the core will keep it all secured and all together. So sometimes you want that. You know, if you're doing a nice potato dish with onions and sage and you want to roast it off, you might want that core on there. So that's one way of slicing, just like that. The other way is to remove that core here. Simply just cut it off. That's all you have to do. And then when you slice it up, then you can break these up and they'll all fall apart and they'll be loose and delicate. And this is very much, you know, how I start a lot of soups, sometimes stews and bits and pieces like that. So that's the second way. Now, as I do this, I'm starting to cry, so I'm going to be really quick on how to do the chopping because you can't stop crying unless you do it with goggles on. And I've done that many a times. Take the end of your onion off, take just the end of your core off a little bit, slice it in half, right? And again, we're going to use that core to our advantage. So we're going to put it core side away from me. Right, that's going to hold the onion together. And then you want to basically not go all the way through the onion. You want to just use the tip to about here. So we're going to just tap. You can take your time, absolutely. How thin you put this cut together will determine how fine your onions will be. And then you twist it, and you can either do one or two little slices, again, nearly to the end here, keeping your fingers well out of the way for sure, otherwise you'll have an accident. And then once you've got the two slices that way and the many slices that way, then slice down here. Once you get to this sort of point, you can just angle it and do a side at a time. And there you go, beautiful, finely chopped onions. If it's not fine enough for you then, you can go onto the rocking action and get it as fine as you need it. So I'm just going to put that one to the side and rattle through this one nice and quickly. Again. So, as we said before, core side away, tap nearly to the end. However fast or slow you want to do it, doesn't matter. Put it back together again, twist it, go nearly all the way through, nearly all the way through. And finely sliced. There you go. Beautiful, finely sliced onions. You'll be doing it time and time again, so you might as well know how to do it properly. Good luck.